Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm about to give these guys some food. They're not too hungry at the moment, they've already had one feed today. But before I drop some food in, YouTube recently told me that almost 80% of the viewers aren't subscribed to the channel. So if you're enjoying the videos, make sure you press subscribe and let me know in the comments where you're watching from. Anyway, let's feed the pigeons. Now the pair of browns in here, and also the barless project pair outside, have laid their second egg. It's still too early to tell if they're fertile, but I'll be able to candle the eggs in a few days and find out. I did receive a comment from somebody who said it's a bad idea to let a pair have a nest on the floor, and I actually do agree. I don't usually allow my birds to have a nest on the floor. It's just this is a bit of a special circumstance where there happens to be a cock on the hen side, and he has paired up the way that I would have paired him. And I'm also not sure if I'll ever be able to get a round of eggs out of this guy. To be honest, I'm not even sure if these eggs will be fertile. So given this might be my one and only chance to get some babies out of this pair, I'm going to let them raise these eggs on the floor. You can also see the little red babies are in here. Let's have a close look at them. So these guys have grown into nice little babies. I'm pretty happy with them, and they're in the loft weaning now. Like most of you guys know, I'm not actually going to be keeping these ones, but I'm happy to see that they're nice little babies, and I'm pretty sure their new owner will appreciate them. Both of them have a nice solid colour at the moment, but looking at the wing, there is a bit of undergrizzling, so there's a good chance they'll molt in some white. But one thing I did want to point out, if you excuse the dirty tail, is that this guy has one white tail feather, and his mother is the same. I'll go and pick her up. So here she is, the mother of the little reds, and if you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that I picked up this hen last year after she finished the racing season here in Sydney and flew out to 600 kilometres. So she's not a colour bird, she's a genuine racing pigeon who did fly a full season. But let's have a look at her tail. It's the same as the baby. So I'm not sure if that's just a random fluke or if there is a genetic component to having a white tail feather. That is something to investigate. Looking at the rest of her wing shield, she's actually pretty solidly coloured, which isn't always the case with recessive red racing pigeons. I'll go and show you my cockbird and you'll see the difference. So this guy is the father of the young reds, and you can see he's a lot more mottled than the other one. He has a lot more white on him. This one comes from a different background to the hen, but this is quite common in recessive red racing pigeons. A lot of people get a lot of white in them. Some people even have birds that are almost pure white, but genetically are recessive red. And it's not really something that's had too much study genetically into it. So it is something I'd like to figure out. I've heard a theory that this modelling is caused by a bronzing gene, and if I pair a bird like this to a blue bar, it exposes the bronze gene. But I haven't tested it myself, it's yet to be figured out, and it's something that hopefully I'll have answers to in the future. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's little mini update. If you have, make sure you press subscribe, and let me know in the comments where you're watching from. It'll only be another few weeks, maybe a month, depending on how the lockdown goes, until I start really seriously breeding my racing team for next year. And I'm looking forward to showing you guys that. It will be a lot more interesting once I have some young birds in here. Once we can start breeding, start training, and then eventually get on to doing some races. But I appreciate having you guys here for the journey with me, and I'll catch you in the next video.